Hey guys, welcome to TCL Talks. Welcome to the weekend update. First weekend within July that we're going to start playing, week 17. This is when Mega Bash kind of comes to an end and Mega Max takes over. But let's take a quick look as to what's going on. As usual, like every other weekend, we have HT T10 Elite tournament running over the weekend in the summers, and then big announcement on the weekday RTP Summer Cricket League. We're going to talk a little bit about that as well. And then we also have playoffs matchups that we want to take a look at for Mega Bash. And then obviously, as we were saying, Mega Smash begins this weekend. So we'll also take a look at that as well. As I was saying, we have a game tonight between Thunderbolts and King of Kings. And then we have a couple more games on Saturday and a couple more games on Sunday. Let's see how the standings change based on the weather and the results of these games. As I was saying, Summer Cricket League starts on August 4th. So this is a new tournament that the TCL is going to start. The game time for these games is going to be at 5:30 p.m. It's a 12-over game for 10 teams, and each teams get to participate at least in 5 league games. So the schedule is going to be like one game on Tuesday and Wednesday on RTP Field 1. And then on Thursdays, we're going to have a game on RTP Field 1, 3, and 4. So the entry fee for each team is going to be $100, which I think is very cheap. So you get to play a game for like $20. It's cheaper than a practice session, I suppose. So if you want practice, then I think this is a good tournament for you to join. And then we're gonna have league stage, which ends first week of September, and then followed by semifinals and finals. So if you guys are interested, and if you guys can provide your own umpires, then spots are limited, as I said, 10 teams. So register now. Please reach out to Ram Thakkar. I don't know how it's going to work out. So if you have any questions, reach out to Ram Thakkar and he's going to be able to answer your questions. Exciting. Let's take a look at the playoffs matchups that happened before the long weekend and then this weekend as well. So let's start off with Division 10, big game between Zorians and NC Nationals. Zorians were able to get that win with 3 wickets, and then we also have that is for the quarterfinal qualifier, and then for semifinals, Blue Waves had an easy win with 5 wickets. So the number 1 team, Himalayan Kings, are going to face off against the Zorians, who are coming off hot with that victory before the long weekend. Division 9, once again, Kerry Avengers won by 1 wicket against the Falcons. That was a close win. And then Guts and Glory were able to beat the R3 team in the semi-final matchup. So it's fantastic to see these 2 teams go up to Division 8. And then Sandstorm, which is the number 1 team in Division 9, is going to face off against Kerry Avengers. Let's take a look at semifinals first. So Blue Dragons lost to the Hit and Fun team which won by 4 wickets, reaching the finals. And then White Oak Warriors, which are the number 1 team in Division 8, are going to face off against HS Heat that won by very close matchup with 3 runs against the Tech Stormers. So it's going to be a fantastic game again this weekend. And then we have the Dragons beat the Jaguars substantially by 52 runs, and they're going to face off the Triangle Titans this weekend. And then Super Rangers are going to be waiting for the matchup between the Titans and the Dragons in the final. Super Rangers were able to beat the Fuquay Mavericks by 21 runs. Hickory Boys had a formidable win against Raising Bulls, and then Carolina Rhinos reached the finals by able to beat the Strikers easily with 8 wickets. One of my favorite teams, 11 Stars, with Karthik, are going to face off against a formidable Hickory Boys side. Let's see who's going to reach the finals in Division 6. Division 5, one of my favorite teams, CTS Tech, had an easy win against the Fresh Stars, winning by 5 wickets to reach the semifinals. They're going to face off against the number 1 team, Only Friends, this weekend. And then Mustangs are going to be waiting the winner of Only Friends and CTS Tech, who had an easy win against the Kings team as well. Division 4, the Greenville the Super Gillies were able to beat the Dominators in the qualifier. Very close game, winning just by 9 runs, and they're gonna face off against the White Walkers. And then Patriots were able to beat the Greenville Rockers by 16 runs to reach the finals. So it's going to be an interesting matchup. Division 3, one of my favorite divisions. Brave Wings, you were nowhere near the playoffs, and now you made the playoffs, and now you also beat Power Rangers, which is a very good side, by such a close game, 4 runs. Man, I wish I was there watching this game. I feel like Bethesda Upper games are always going to be exciting. So Brave Wings are going to play against the Tridents, which is a very, very difficult side. They're the #1 team for a reason. And then Bol Bachchan, led by my own Kirti Tucker, beating the Kerry Cricketers, which were almost 1 and 2 for most of the season. Kerry Cricketers had a very good season. Glad to see them go advance to Division 2. But Bol Bachchan is the one that's going to advance to Division 1. And let's see, Brave Wings, they were in Division 1, Division 2 a couple of seasons ago. So I feel like Brave Wings have that, like Jinto and few others who have all that experience coming in handy. Let's see if they can beat up Tridents and meet Bol Bachchan in the finals. And then Division 2, sorry, I had the wrong. I was talking about Bol Bachchan, and that was Division 2. Division 3, I don't have it. I'm sorry, but it's about the Mustangs and the Vikings. Vikings were able to beat out the Mustangs. No, the Garudas, and they're gonna face Mustangs against my boy Gaja. So I feel like it's gonna be a good matchup there as well. Division 1, Fast Rangers. This is their 5th win in a row. They haven't lost since May, I think. So they look like a team to be beaten. Death Eaters have not had a good last 2 weekends, even though they somehow snuck in a win just by defending 54, which tells me that they have really, really good bowling. They have the best bowler in the league. They have the best batsman in the league. But they need more than that to beat Fast Rangers. They're not scared. Ram Tucker challenged Death Eaters over the weekend that they're gonna eat that death over the weekend. So let's see how that matchup is gonna take place. I'm really excited. I'm probably gonna go out and watch out because Hunters beat the Red Rhinos for the 2nd time in the season. So Hunters are the teams that are already in the finals. I play for Hunters, so I'm going to go and watch the Death Eaters versus the Fast Rangers game if I can, to see how the matchups look and what are the strategies that these guys are using. So I'm really excited. Let's see if I can get that game on TCL Live. But yeah, it's going to be an exciting weekend. A lot of games. Smash is going to start as well this weekend. I was saying that the #2 versus #3 teams can always play because they don't have a game this weekend, so they can always play a Smash as the #1 game. But let's see how that goes. But what's going on with the weather? Every day it's like super sunny in the 90s or late 80s, and then suddenly you get this storm of rain. And then good thing that we don't have to water the lawn. But hopefully that stops tonight. I see that weather has cleared up for Friday night and Saturday morning. I hope it stays that way. We get both the games for Friday, and especially for Saturday, we can get all those games in. Then we don't have to worry about backup games on Sunday. So fingers crossed. Good luck to all the playoff teams, and welcome to Smash. Hopefully you have much better luck in Smash this season around. Thanks, guys. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.